No intro for this one. I'm jumping straight into things. What is going on with the Georgia Bulldogs football program? 24 citations for either DUI, reckless driving, or speeding violations just since 2023. Is there accountability in the Bulldogs football program? Are there consequences in the Georgia football program? Kirby's got some things to answer to, and everybody's coming after him right now. From Saturday Down South to Awful Announcing to ESPN, everybody's writing about this, and I got to get my 2 cents in. Now, of course, Kirby was asked about this at the SEC Media Days just recently, and essentially what I gathered from the Uncle Lou videos and from watching the press conferences myself is that he is kind of distributing penalties to the NIL collective, specifically the Classic City Collective, that there have been substantial fines and that there will continue to be fines if that kind of thing continues. And it's obviously, he said, on a case-by-case basis. But is there actual accountability? Now, he also said something along the lines of physical discipline is being implemented as well. You know, workout punishments. You know, strength coach getting to have his way with the players. But is it really sinking in? Because these violations continue to happen. Now, in Kirby's defense, he recently let 2 players go within the last month, dismissed from the program entirely. So there seems to be a little bit of accountability coming in, but things are stacking up and adding up, and he can't continue to dodge things forever. Pressure is mounting. Now, many Georgia faithful have been happy to overlook what's been going on in the program because it's been so successful over the last 3 seasons. 42-2 record, 1 SEC championship, obviously the 2 national championships in the last 3 years. But I do commend Uncle Lou and HBTF Dogcast on YouTube here for sticking it to their own program, holding their own program accountable, and not looking the other way when so many are very inclined to do so. Kirby has done a tremendous job on the football field, elevating them from the days of Mark Richt, 9-3, 10-2 finishes consistently, and taking them to a place they haven't been since 1980 in Herschel Walker. So a lot of people, understandably, will look the other way because success is being had in abundance on the football field. There's a power void now that Nick Saban is gone from the SEC, and Georgia is obviously the program that is most likely to step into that void if they haven't already filled that void, and so a lot of people obviously are willing to say, hey man, we're winning. Who gives a crap? Some have even been comparing Georgia to what they despise and what they used to vehemently hate in Urban Meyer's Florida Gators. They think they're becoming the very thing they despise. Now, I wouldn't quite take it that far. Urban's Gator teams were getting in a whole lot worse of actual legal trouble, and their crimes were far, far greater and far worse than what is currently taking place in the Georgia program. I mean, these kids now got Porsches, Lambos, Ferraris, all these kind of vehicles that they have at their expense that they can pay for because of NIL now. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was 18, I probably, my friends would tell me I did speed at 18. I did do donuts during the winter in parking lots. Absolutely. I was reckless as a teen, as an 18, 19, 20-year-old dude. It's just the way it was. It doesn't excuse the behavior. I'm just saying I get where they're coming from. But punishment needs to come. Will Kirby continue this little thing he's on in dismissing and suspending players and these substantial fines? Or is he actually overlooking it and the players are running the program now? We're going to see really soon what this Georgia number 1 preseason ranked team is all about. Because this schedule is no joke this season. They obviously play Clemson, a down Clemson, not an elite Clemson, but a Clemson. In the neutral site in Atlanta. They go to Bama. They go to Texas. They go to Ole Miss. And then they host Tennessee this year. That is a gauntlet of a schedule. And we're going to see if this team actually has chemistry like the teams of the past, or if this is really the players running free range and getting away with whatever they want. We're going to find out real quickly what this team is made of and what kind of chemistry and bond they have, because that schedule is going to test them. That's the ultimate challenge that you see in today's college football world, new landscape. So we got coaches like Nick Saban and Chip Kelly and some of the older coaches jumping ship and giving way to these younger coaches like Smart, Day, Lanning, Sharon Moore at these big powerhouse programs that are hiring, guys that obviously have proven themselves, but younger guys and that are more willing to do with the landscape that college football is that's continually shifting. Does he have the leadership to hold this team together? We're going to find out. I mean, it's just reality. The schedule is going to expose them. And if Georgia is truly an elite, bonded, tight-knit, chemistry, talented team, then they're going to rise to the occasion. If they don't, though, we're going to find out real quickly how much they actually love playing for the University of Georgia and Kirby Smart. Are they going to get their act together, or are they going to continue to act a fool and drop some football games coming this fall? That's the thing these days, balancing the portal with new recruits, new personalities, compensation through NIL. That is a massive deal that coaches have to deal with headache-wise that they did not have to deal with in previous generations or in previous seasons. I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm going to say Georgia takes 2 losses this year in the regular season alone. They are obviously super stacked, but they seem very unfocused and very undisciplined at this point, leading into fall practices. They're quickly approaching. Ohio State starts practice tomorrow. Can't wait for it. Now, I expect Carson Beck to have a spectacular season. I truly do. He's a phenomenal quarterback. I expect him to be in New York as a Heisman finalist. But that doesn't mean Georgia's going to be undefeated and win the SEC. I truly do see them faltering because of a lack of discipline. I could be wrong, though. What do you guys think down below? Let me know. Is Kirby a true disciplinarian? Is he jumping the shark and avoiding discipline? Can he hold this locker room together? We're going to find out here in a couple short weeks as the college football season is quickly approaching. Cannot wait. Go Bucks and God bless. We'll see you in the next one. Take care now.